For me, the big learning over the last 3 or 4 years, and certainly the last 1 to 2 years, has been, the more diverse you are in your experiences, the more diverse you are in the people that you interface with, boy, the bigger impact you can have. It's no longer just focusing on a part of a company's portfolio. You're focusing on the whole company. You're focusing on the whole industry. You're focusing on the whole sector. You have these non-traditional players in healthcare that are coming at this in a much different way than we've have in the past from a pharmaceutical industry perspective. Not only is it moving much faster with different players in terms of the business side of things, but patients are far more informed and far more impactful, I think, to how healthcare is delivered and how it's developed and how it's ultimately progressing. And so I think really understanding the customer has become far more important, because the customer is no longer that physician. The customer really truthfully now is that patient. The thing that I like about leading this type of large-scale transformation is seeing the impact that can have on people. You don't really appreciate the potential in people until you kind of give them that space and give them the idea of where we can go. And it's amazing how they can step into it and really just drive towards it. We don't want folks to feel like they're a victim. We want them to be a chooser. We want them to feel that things are happening not to them or through them, but things are happening because of what they're doing, the impact that they're having, the vision that they've provided. You have to really be curious, and once you are, it's just this whole thing that opens up that you didn't know before. My ambition is really to have drugs approved before they're even invented. And I think that's really achievable, to be honest with you. There's a few examples even already in the regulatory and development space. Take, for example, some of the software as a medical device, where FDA has a pilot program in place where they're essentially saying, you, the manufacturer, approved to us that you can develop these software as a medical device to monitor some aspect of somebody's health. Then they will then essentially allow you to self-regulate. So you can go ahead and develop your medicines, develop your software as a medical device, your diagnostics, without actually having to go through this song and dance and back and forth that takes months, if not years, under the current process. So I really envision a day where that whole part of, healthcare becomes far more real time.